My live, is this thing on? Tap, tap, tap. Hey, ooh, I like that. 3333333. Centoya. Ha, that's funny. How are you guys doing? I don't know if there's gonna be hey Christina. Oh, well, all right. I like being on perfect time, you know? I don't know how many people are gonna be in here because it's Sunday night and it's late. I need to put my Instagram one of my friends is like, how long was that Gemini read? Come hey Lachey. I'm gonna need her behind to come up in here and be a moderator. Hey Valentina. Oh gosh, I'm gonna say your name wrong. Shanita. There we go. I used to live in Houston. How you doing, boo thing, babe? Chili? Oh, wow, that's gangster. Is that my Lucky? Lucky! Oh, my God, I miss you. Hey, unknown. Look at me. I miss your face, Lucky. I love you. Oh, you're from Houston, too? Yeah, I lived in Houston for a minute. Main thing I miss about Houston is Frenchies, man. Lord. Nakia, hey. It's Scorpio time in this piece, and then after that it's Sagittarius time. Hey, Robin. So what we're gonna do, oh, San Antonio. San Antonio's nice. I'm originally from Dallas. I saw Centoya, you were like the first person. She was like, I'm getting my energy up in here. Coachella Valley, California. I'm gonna make it there one day. It's my life goals. We cutting them off. Hey, Star. Yeah, I decided to just go ahead and go live because it took me a minute to come back because I was trying to knock out a few of my personal readings in between because I have buku personal readings I have to finish. So I wanted to hurry up and get these end of months out of the way so I could get back to personals. And since Gemini didn't record, I'm too scared to take the chance on anybody else. So Scorpio and Sagittarius are about to be live. Love, broken heart, and addictions. Albert? Oh, that's interesting. I love your name. Light in the dark. Ooh. Second time I caught you live. I know, right? It's a lucky day, man. I was so confused when I was getting your notifications. I could have swear already about Scorpio's end of November video. Oh, yeah, that was beginning of the month. That was just a love reading. This general energy. I'm switching all that up next month, though. Because the whole reason why it's backwards, because I used to do general energy at the top of the month. And I really never used to do mid-months. And if I came back, I would do like love. But I don't know, one month I didn't do one. And when I did it, it like set me back. So it's like the love comes before the general. So I was like, we're about to change that next month. The Virgo reading. Oh, yeah, it's the first time seeing me live. Yeah, dog, that Virgo reading. That Virgo reading was crazy. Well, see, oh, Lord have mercy. You just asked me to pull a card for you. And I'm about to say, I'm not doing no personal readings, but this card flipped over. Don't dim to fit in. That was accidental. Don't y'all start asking me to pull no cards. Are you dimming your light in order to fit in? That just must have been divinely orchestrated right there. But it's so good you do the flow of things. Yes. Thank you, Lucky. I love your face. But yeah, so the thing I was saying was, just so we don't be here like forever, I'm gonna do the reading for Scorpio, and then after that, I'm gonna jump to Sagittarius. So if I don't look at the chat, y'all don't be upset. Just because I want to hurry up and knock these out, because I definitely want to get y'all December's on time, and I gotta take care of my my personal reading people before like my queue really gets on fleek and like this wait time just gets horrendous. Scorpio moon. Yeah, you're a Sag, right? Lucky. I like the name me. You know, all of my poetry books have very dark names and stuff. Very morbid stuff. But anywho, we're gonna get the general energy for Scorpio. We're gonna look at you guys, like what's going on in your lives between now going into December. And then the thing that has gone ape for everyone is once I pull love energies. It's like the general energies are always fine. It's just love that makes everything go bonkers, you know? So we're going to ask Spirit to give us clear, direct guidance for my Scorpio people. So if I can get 3 cards, Spirit, for the overall energy for my Scorpios. In BTW, this is the Work Your Light deck. Ooh, well, that's 2 cards. And I have an Amazon store now. So if you guys ever want to know any of the cards that I use or have ever used on the channel, they're all on my Amazon store. I don't think anybody has the link, but I don't even know what it is by heart. But it's going to be at the bottom of this video, though. So first 3 cards we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Dang, this is the same card that Gemini had. Council of Light. It's a lot of light going on. Divine Orchestration. Helpers in Subtle Realms. I said to myself, I said, I don't know if Scorpio and Sag are going to end up being like everyone else, but it's looking like it. Align your life. What is no longer in alignment with you? Wait, what is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? That's interesting. So I can already tell you guys that you're going through a major shift, and the shift that you're going through, very similar. And my throat is cutting up. Speak your truth, dagnabbit son of a gun. Stop making princess choke. The thing that's going on right now is like the light worker rise up, right? So in so many ways, your whole spiritual team is behind you and supporting you guys to get into alignment with your highest truth or highest vision that you've ever held for yourself, right? So in so many ways, pay attention to like gifts and talents or gifts that you have that you haven't really fooled with in a while. Like maybe something that you spent a lot of time doing before and you haven't done it in a while. If you feel led to creatively express yourself or what have you, all of those things are because you're aligning with those gifts that you're going to be using that are in accordance with your purpose, so to speak. So we're going to see what's going on in the lives of Scorpio. Oh, my wonderful Scorpios, my opposite sign. Yeah. I love you guys. So Spirit, please give us clear and direct guidance for Scorpios. Everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's coming afterwards, clear and direct guidance, Spirit. I ask that anything that's of concern of anyone in the chat or anyone who will watch this video afterwards be brought to the surface. Any sources of complexities that they're facing presently, I ask that all of that be revealed in this reading. Oh, thank you, Brandon. This one ain't for me, but hey, y'all, love y'all. In the video, talk to you, moderators. Let's talk to you later. Can't wait for it. Thank you, Brandon. That's so sweet. I feel Scorpio sending me Scorpio's juju vibes, sending me all that good energy, like get all up on them cards. But I ask that all things that will assist Scorpio in achieving their highest good be revealed in this reading, please, Spirit. And I thank you in advance because you're good for it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So central energy, challenge, past influence, what's before you, interesting. What's above you and what's below you. Interesting. So your central energy, come on cards. Your central energy is the yin and yang card. So right now, you guys are entering a new cycle in your life. You're entering a yin cycle, which is like divine feminine energy. So it's more or less like a state of contemplation, connection with spirit, strategizing. I know you lying to me. Buku of my cards just flew. And the only one that's face up is the woman holding the coin. Okay. Interesting. So maybe you guys about to get an offer from a chick that got money, or you guys about to come into some money. But anyway, like I was saying, with your yin cycle, it's contemplation and deciding on what's the path that you're going to take going forward, or how you're going to approach the path that's before you, right? So it's more or less preparation for a time when you guys are going to be taking action. So I'm seeing it like if you think about a horse race, like, I don't know anything about horse races, but like the Kentucky Derby, I guess. I don't know if there's like other horse races, but like when the horses are in the little pin thing and like, I guess they shoot the gun and they open the gate and they take off. It's like, y'all are like you're the horse in the gate. And it's like, you're just ready. You know what I'm saying? You're just waiting for that moment, right? Now, the thing that's challenging you guys, and this was the present energy of Gemini, is hostility. So it's like, it's a defensiveness. And a part of me feels like it's something that's going on, like you guys shifting into this energy. It made you feel really vulnerable. So it's like you're on guard because it's like you feel something's coming, but you don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really feel like I don't feel it's anything negative. Like, because your below energy is the storm warning, right? So it's like, it's almost as if you're sensing that something's about to happen. So y'all are ready in case something pops off, but nothing's about to pop off though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like ain't nothing popping. Because what's above you is, and I'm very happy and proud of you for this, is envy in reverse. So this kind of lets me know that past tense, you guys had a tendency to always think about ways that you wanted your life to be different, right? But the state in which your life would be different was always somewhere out there one day in the future, maybe, you know, if stuff worked in my favor. And you weren't necessarily showing appreciation for where you were, or there was a refusal to accept where you were in life. And that's kind of like a Jedi mind trick, right? Because I deal with this with my clients all the time. It's like, I refuse to accept the state of my life right now. And I'm like, I feel you. But if you don't, you just gonna stay stuck, right? So we misconstrue acceptance with saying like say hypothetically, if you're money funny, if you accept that you broke right now, right? We'll misconstrue acceptance of saying like, I'm saying it's okay to be broke, and thinking that broke is going to perpetuate into the future. So it's this thought of thinking, if I stay in this mindset of imagining me with money, then I'll get there. But here's where the trick comes in, right? Because that's how you are in a yin cycle. If you don't follow up this yin cycle by a yin cycle, right? Which is taking this dream, so like a 7 of Cups energy, seeing all of the possibilities and grounding it by tangible action, right? So you use your imagination to see what you desire, what you want. And it's like you start to manifest that into this realm by creating a strategic plan. So we're talking like wands energy. That's the inspiration, the idealization of what we want. We bring that into swords energy, which is the thought and the planning, right? You know what I'm saying? And then it's now descending that into like, what I say, like 3 of wands. So it's like 2 of wands into like a 3 of wands. And you actually taking tangible action with your earth energy. It's you actually manifesting something with that. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are in this process of now, and that's why I said I want to congratulate you on that, because it's like getting clear on what's been holding you back past tense. It's the fact that you guys are just thinking, daydreaming, but you weren't matching that with the practical planning and action to manifest what it is that you want. So, and this makes me think about my granny. My granny always said, you know, the Lord helps those who help themselves. And it's like you guys deciding to help yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's no longer daydreaming about you wanting your life to be different, but you guys taking dominion over your life, like taking the reins and, you know, practically making your life different. So that's like pretty much pragmatic idealism, which is one of my favorite terms. So anywho, your past influence is the sacral chakra, right? So that's your center for your sexual energy as well as for your creativity, right? Going forward, you guys have the third chakra, which is your solar plexus. So I always call that my volcano chakra because it's you being firmly planted and grounded with your root chakra, your inspiration and creativity. So like that imagination I was talking about here, right? And it's you actually channeling that up to the heart space portal. So kind of that whole thing I just described of like bringing something from inspiration down to actual action. But the only thing that I'm seeing here, which is good because both of these are in upright. So I'm not really too much worried about blocks, but it's just that you guys would want to do research on, right? And tune into or do some healing work, send some Reiki energy, what have you, to your sacral into your solar plexus chakra, right? Because you're, okay. My brother is watching me and like just text me with a screenshot of myself, which was very awkward. But anywho, talk about my anyway. But yeah, so it's your second chakra, your solar plexus, as well as your sacral. So you guys really want to tune into these. You know what I mean? And do some research on that because your solar plexus is your life force energy. You know what I mean? So whenever you're feeling kind of off balance or even, because I'm feeling led to even say this too, with energetic cords, so if you feel like a drain of energy, it's like you always want to check in with this and be familiar with those and the signs and symptoms of when they're like out of whack, right? But back to this whole storm thing. Underneath it all, and I think it's because stuff is going so good for you guys, it's like I feel like you're on guard because it's like waiting for the ball to drop. But it's like if you stay checked in with yourself and attuned with spirit and pretty much allow this to be a framework, right? Like your highest ideal. So whatever it is that you're striving for, if you allow that to be your end goal in your framework, right? That is how you can easily decipher what to align with and what not to align with, if that makes sense. So if something isn't in service to the end goal, like where you see yourself going, if something isn't in service to that, then that's when you know to kind of pull back. If it's not anything that's externally obvious, then that's where being attuned with your solar plexus and your sacral are going to come in handy, right? Or even if you're aware of your spirit guides, it's like tuning in with that and, you know, spending time in meditation and allowing yourself to get clear, you know, on things if ever you notice like a slight change in your energy. Because I know like for me, there's certain times of the day that my energy starts to wane. So if my energy starts to wane at a time of the day when I know I'm usually getting a spike in energy, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's when I know, okay, something's off here. So if you know what those symptoms are, like if something's kind of off with your solar plexus and you know what like the symptoms of that are, then you could be like, oh, okay, well, I need to go do this. I might need to cut some cords and things of the sort, right? So now we're going to look at you guys' love energies. Let me look at the chat. There are 91 people. Thank you, Lachey. Looking out for you, girl. I'm so mad at my brother for that. That is my chair. My chair is made of leather. So whenever I move, brother, and you hear strange sounds, it's the leather chair. Libras. My goodness. My brother's sign? He's a Libra. He's a Libra Scorpio Cusp, actually. Yeah, my brother is like, I was looking at the text. I was like, dog, really? Lord have mercy. Let us not have foolish, please. I have 2 older brothers up here. Yes, man. Like you gonna look at my live and text me, knowing my texts come up, trying to be professional and things, knowing my texts come up on my computer screen. Lord have mercy. Yes, they are beautiful. My brother gets on my nerves, but he's amazing. Because I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, why is he watching a Scorpio reading? And then I'm like, oh yeah, he's a Scorpio cusp. Get on my nerves. Hey, Brandy. All right, Spirit. Can we get clear and direct guidance on my Scorpios' love lives, please, spirits? Clear and direct guidance. Ooh, this one is coming out. Scorpio, let me tell you something. I'm scared right now, okay? I'm terrified. Because see how easy breezy y'all's little general energy was? That's always how it's been going. That's just the easy framework for all of the chaos that comes out in the love reading. It's like, oh, everything's your solar plexus chakra. Yeah, we're present, manifesting, you know. But another thing I do want to tell you guys is a lot of this fear of what you guys are sensing. I don't really feel like it's something you need to be too concerned about, but that's why I think it's so important to tune in. But a lot of that can have to do with residue from the old cycle too. It's kind of like a little bit of hypervigilance, because whenever things go good, it's like something bad immediately happens afterwards, right? But the whole key is like with you guys being protected, especially with, you know, you got your 2 little archangels and things that are on either side of your present energy. So it's kind of like coming to a place of like acknowledging that, so to speak. It's acknowledging that I do, because there's nothing wrong with it. Like saying like, I do feel like things are going really good in my life, and I'm afraid that things may pop off, right? And just acknowledging that, you know, it's not stewing in it or whatever, but not being in denial of it. But it's like accepting, like, I'm feeling this right now, validating your own feelings so that you can release that. So kind of going to spirit and saying like, hey, you know, what is this about? You know, how can I integrate this, so to speak? So can we get 2 more cards, please, spirit? 2 more cards from the Scorpios and their love lives and whatnot or whatever. That's so funny. Yeah, the other shoe to drop. And I've been saying it to a lot of people this month, is like, this is a whole new energy cycle. And it's like anything, and the reason why I think all this stuff is kind of coming to the surface is anything that manifests at this point, we can easily take old energy and manifest it here. We could do that if you want to, but I don't think anybody wants to. But it's just anything that's kind of coming up is just to kind of acknowledge it so you can release it. What is going on with these cards, bruh? Well, that's funny. These are the same 2 cards. I don't remember who that was. Who was that? Virgo? Anywho, so the first card is Make the Effort. It says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Next card is Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So interesting. Next is Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Ain't that some stuff? Oh, thank you, Michelle. My moderator was a bomb. So we're using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. This deck has a mind of its own. So we're going to look at what you're thinking and feeling, as well as what a person of interest is thinking and feeling. This is interesting. Oh, wow. I could already tell you. Whatever person you guys are connecting with right now, they make you feel some type of way. And make you feel some type of way. And, you know, if this is if they got Libra, Scorpio, Cusps in here, which is horrible, because my brother, that's just gross. You're very sexually attracted to this person. You know what I'm saying? This is making this very awkward for me now. Oh, Christina. Oh, man. All right, Spirit. Let me get 4 cards. 2 for what Scorpio is thinking and feeling. And then 2 for a person of interest in what they are thinking and feeling. All right. So, Scorpio. Oh, Lord, have mercy. We got the 9 of Pentacles. When I first saw this card, I was so creeped out by it. But when I actually looked at the meaning, I was like, oh, wow. So this is like feeling very connected to a person. You know what I'm saying? And almost like, and I'm trying to say this in a way that doesn't sound creepy and obsessive because it's not a negative energy. It's almost like a desire to enmesh in a healthy way with someone. So kind of like a 2 become 1 kind of thing, right? So that's what you guys are thinking about this person that you guys are connecting with. It's just the thought of almost being completely enthralled with this person. And y'all know my references for things. It's an episode of American Dad where Roger is like in love with Haley and he's like, I just wish I could be inside of your skin. You know, it's kind of something like that, right? So that's what you're thinking. So that's either how you're thinking about this person, how you're thinking this person thinks about you, or how you're actually thinking about this person. But what you're feeling, oh my God. We have the Strength card in reverse. I'm looking at the fact that this chick is like literally manhandling this hog right now. And I don't know why I heard Taurus when I looked at this, but it's the Strength card that's in reverse. So there's a level of self-control that's needed. Like you feel like with this person, like you can't control yourself with them. You know what I'm saying? I.e., you know, your sacral chakra. So it's almost as if like, I don't know, like it's being like overcome by passion, right? The only thing that I'm hoping here is I don't know, it's almost like you're moving kind of fast too. But I don't know. It's almost like it's like I feel like you're going off of what you feel. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm looking at, because it's a Pentacles card, but kind of like, okay, if we go back to what I was saying about grounding the energy, I think that's kind of something that has to happen here, because it's not a bad thing that you feel this way about them. But the thing I would say is you want to get clear and make sure that you're really knowing the person. You know what I'm saying? And that you're not so much in like how I was talking about before, like the 7 of Cups kind of energy. You want to make sure that you're not there and you're really like seeing this for what it is on some stuff, right? But for your other person, what they're thinking, oh, the Hermit. It's interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Wait, before I say that, let me look at this other card. Oh, we have the Hermit and their feelings. I mean, the Hanged Man and their feelings, and the Hermit in what they're thinking. So look, this is funny. For some people, that just changed the game, dog. For some people, it could be that like this feeling that Scorpio is feeling, right? That this person isn't having sex with you. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. I don't really like, with these both being major arcanas, I don't really feel like they're not having sex with you because there's something else going on. It may be either because they feel like they want to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? or it may be a spiritual thing for them. But so that's like for some of you guys, right? So this whole fiery energy that you're feeling is because the sex has not happened yet for some, right? For others of you, like this person that you guys are connecting with, I feel like their energy is kind of still caught on a past situation. You know what I'm saying? And they're feeling kind of torn between two worlds, right? So I feel like the thing that Scorpio is feeling is like you feel this connection, like I want to connect with you on some stuff, right? Because it's like you see so much with this person, you feel the connection and everything, but they're kind of holding off because I feel like they're still kind of healing from something. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that they don't want to be with you, but it's like they're still trying to figure some stuff out, or they're scared to kind of engage too much. But on both ends, which is funny, is like they care about you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they're not saying how they really truly feel, right? And I feel like Scorpio feels it. You know what I'm saying? But it may just need to be expressed in a different way. So this is kind of like one of those things where it's two people who have two different love languages, if that makes sense. If y'all are familiar with the love languages, you know what I'm saying? It's like two people who have two different love languages. And it's kind of like both of y'all like each other, but the way that Scorpio usually shows people that they're interested, you know what I'm saying? And the way that this person usually shows people that they're interested are two different ways. And I feel like the wires are kind of getting crossed because it's almost in the sense of like, it's kind of like both of you are trying to have the relationship on your own terms, but it's like to kind of protect yourself in a sense, but neither one of you really knows what the other's terms are, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a miscommunication that's going on here, and like I'm gonna say this before I say this. So this, of course, can go vice versa, right? But the sense, like the vibe I'm getting from my row over here that would be Scorpio, or it could be the other way around, is this person is kind of pulling back because I feel like, I don't know, it's like Scorpio or whoever is, it's like I want you. I like you and I want you. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of creeps them out. So I feel like on both sides, both of you are trying to control it, but in different ways, if that's making sense. Does it? With the, who was that I just did? That's sad, y'all. Who did I just do, y'all? What sign? Oh, Gemini. I need to get my life together. Yeah, it's that's the vibe I'm getting. It's like the wires are kind of getting crossed, but at the heart of it, of why it's saying let go of control issues is because it's like you're both trying to control the situation, but in different ways. One person externally, the other person is more like behind the scenes with it. But at the heart of it, I don't know. It's like I feel like both of y'all like each other, but you know, it's just there's some type of holding back, whether it's with sex or it's energetically. You know what I'm saying? But this person over here needs to say what they feel, because whatever they're not giving to Scorpio is just coming harder. You know what I'm saying? It's like Scorpio's like, I want you. So it's this exertion of effort. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, it's almost like a challenge. Like the fact that the person is pulling back, like Scorpio likes that. And it's like, I want to dominate you on some stuff. But it's like, it intrigues them that the person is pulling away, but it's scaring the other person. But the other person isn't really scared. It's almost like some trying to play nice stuff. Like, I don't want you to think I'm that type of girl on some stuff, but I'm feeling what you're feeling. I just don't want you to know that, if that makes sense. What? I'm so mad we just came home from the bar. What? What y'all about to do? So that's the thing that I'm seeing. So there has to be a conversation here because it's like y'all are just missing it. Y'all are misinterpreting each other. But whatever the case may be, the more this person pulls back, it's lighting Scorpio's fire, whatever the case may be. They like that, you know. So if you a crosswatcher, like you're adding fuel to the fire, bruh. Like I'm saying, okay. Because the more you pull, they're gonna keep making effort, lots of effort, you know, because they're trying to do you like this right here. So they're trying to do to you. So I don't know if this is a Scorpio. I mean, a Taurus person. That would be interesting. Well, no, actually, Taurus and Scorpio are actually like a really great match, actually. You know, Pisces sun and Leo moon and Cancer rising. Yeah, though, that's what I'm saying. Like the person pulling back is like turning you on, literally. It's like, I just want to dominate you. And I think this would be even more hilarious if this is a Scorpio woman. If this is a Scorpio woman, I just want to give you a high five because that's some gangster stuff. It's like, oh, you want to pull away from me? Oh, you think you're about to run from me? Oh, no. I'm not that type of guy. Oh, you're not, huh? Mm-hmm. That's so funny. But I mean, with this person, I just feel like with both of you guys, there does need to be a level of control issues because I feel like the control is in the sense that both of you are trying to, you're trying to control how the other person perceives you. But I feel like the whole key is here is needing to, like, I do feel like if y'all are moving kind of fast, there is a level of needing to slow down. So kind of like the energy I described in the beginning of like, this is what you desire, but it's like bringing it down into a strategy and planning. So that's more or less like if you're caught up in this emotional space or this passionate space, it's thinking, do I really see a future with this person? Or do I just feel this intense like sexual chemistry with them? Like, can this, you know, does this have longevity? You know what I'm saying? Do I really see this going somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Or is this something that could potentially end in disaster? Like, once I dominate this person, it's like, will I still be interested? And I think that's kind of the thing, the reason why this person is holding back a little bit and they're not really expressing how they feel is because they want to know if this is going to have longevity, because I don't really get the sense that this person wants something. They don't want something that's like a fly by night, like hit it and quit it type of deal. You know what I'm saying? But now, man, I'm getting all up in y'all business now. But the commonality that both of you have, and this may not be for all Scorpios, but it's like, if you've had a history of like just sexual relationships with people or like shallow kind of relationships, it's because of a fear of intimacy. It's a fear of being close to people. So the way that you've usually dealt with people was like idealizing a person, getting very like hot and bothered by them, then dominating them. And this goes for whether you male or female. Like once you sleep with them, then it's like, okay, I'm bored. Like kind of not into you anymore, you know? And it's like, if that's the case, because I mean, even if this person did the same thing, it's like, I feel like the reason why you guys are connecting is because they're both defense mechanisms. For you, excessively connecting, them holding back are two ways that you guys prevent intimately connecting with people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if both of you guys release the control issues, it's almost like a healing space that both of you can come into to build something that will have a foundation, because I mean, both sides of it, it's like the energy that's being brought in is good. You know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of a recheck yourself type of deal. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. He's a hitter till we've been friends for a long time. Oh man. Y'all, oh Lord, 2 Scorpios. Oh, wow. Goodness. That's some hot and heavy stuff. I literally just admitted this to myself. Yeah, like that just went deep right quick. But that's what I feel. It's just, you know, having not so like very casual relationships with people, because it's you can stay in control that way. And this may be more for women, actually. It's like, oh, you know, I'm not looking for a commitment type of deal, but it's just really the fear of being hurt. But I mean, you know, the energy is shifting in your life, and this defense mechanism in both of you, because just kind of like how somebody said, I just admitted that to myself. I'm not telling you something you don't know already. And so the same for your person of interest / crosswatcher person. This is something that both of you guys are aware that you do in one way or another. But the reason why it's kind of being brought to the forefront in this particular partnership is because it's something that both of you need to work on that's been holding both of you back in your love relationships, you know? But I feel like with both of you, with y'all kind of working this out together, especially like with the central energy being that yin and yang card, I feel like going forward, I feel like y'all are going to work this out and actually stay together afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Even in the case of like, y'all were like booty buddies, you know what I'm saying? And the person suddenly pulled back. It's like, if y'all were just having sex and then this person suddenly just stopped having sex with you, I feel like that's what made you realize, oh God, I actually had feelings for them on some stuff, you know? Hey, Ollie. Oh, yeah. Miss Cleo, calling me now for your free reading. So I'm throwing out the dice of resonance. If you guys have a yes or no question you want to ask, you might want to formulate that now. But for those of you who don't know what it is, these are my little dice that have all 12 zodiac signs and clarifiers on it, and the ability to ask a yes or no question. If a time-sensitive answer comes out, take that as a yes and a time frame in which it will happen. But I don't interpret them. It's just kind of, you know, however they fall. Oh, this is interesting. We have Leo, Capricorn, Bae, lover or partner, no, and rising. So this person could be a Leo rising or a Capricorn rising, and their Bae, lover or partner, and the answer to the question is no. Whatever it is that you ask and things. Oh, yeah, we ain't about to just be no friends. Getting my goodies with no investment, dag nabbit, son of a gun, I said. A goat charging aimlessly. Time for my sarcasm. Cues my star sign. Oh, really? Oh, my God. Cookies and no milk. Hello. So what do y'all think about that? How do y'all feel about that? Cookies and no milk. Didn't Bernie Mac say something like that? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Emo. Come for the $5. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I've been having fun with y'all, man. I'm gonna miss this once I finish Sagittarius, because that's who's next. And then after that, we're done for November, and I won't be back until December. But I'm gonna miss y'all though, because this has been interesting. Like these readings, dog, been on some other stuff. Real talk. I want some milk and cookies. All right. I want some milk and cookies. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh man. They think they have it like that. Ah, man. If this, like I said, with that energy, dog, if that's somebody who's not trying to invest in you, then most certainly not. You know, ain't nobody got time for that. And haven't heard from him since my beat. I'm cutting him. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Brandon, too. Thank you. It's like a retrograde coming in. Dog, for real. We not doing retro base, but I got time for that, man. Oh my goodness. Birthdays. Oh, your birthday's on Thanksgiving? Oh, awesome. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's awesome. My birthday not till May. I feel like I want another birthday. Dagnabbit. Man. All these people were the bars. What? Yes, indeed. That's odd. So Sagittarius is next. Oh, thank you, Mitzi. Thank you so much. My milkshake brings all the girls to the town. Ollie is hilarious, y'all. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Oh, man. A missionary. Oh, man. I think sex is healthy. I love you, long time lucky, my boo thing. I think sex is healthy if it's utilized with, well, this is funny. I'm just messing with my deck because y'all know I shuffle my deck when I get nervous. You know, and mirror and boundaries fell out. And mirror says, who or what is triggering you? And with boundaries, it says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So that's interesting. Because that's the sense that I get. It's like, this is a lesson for both of y'all. Because I do feel like these two people are mirroring each other. But the mirroring is happening to see what boundaries need to be, you know, tensed up and things, you know. Yeah, anybody got no time for that? The cookie jar is closed, dagnabbit son of a gun. Ain't no more cookies. No more cookies. Going into 2019, no more cookies. The cookie factory is closed. Just crumbs. I was thinking that, Lachey. I was thinking that. I was like, you just get crumbs from the leftover cookies that you got, and that's just the thoughts you're gonna have about it, because you ain't gonna never taste a cookie again, goddammit. Never shuffle your deck when you have a hand you can play. There you go. You know we crazy. After these readings, it gets real over here. Sad. 2018 cookies. This brand is no longer available, sir. It's been discontinued. I apologize. Lock up the jars. I'm trying to tell you. I love you too, Jess. Recall on the cookies. It's a nationwide cookie recall. Clink, clink. Y'all play too much. Just cakes and pies. Oh my God. Yeah, recall sounds bad, right? It's like, it might be salmonella over there. Oh, thank you, Ollie. Dog, y'all know I'm crazy. When I get out of serious channeling the ethereal mode, I'm very goofy in real life. Cookies and allergies and things. No more crumbs, man. I feel like 2019 is going to be a beautiful year for us. That's why I'm so excited. That's the reason why I said, like, after I do these, I'm going to do my personal readings, and I think I'm going to shut down my readings because I really just want to get myself together for 2019, because I feel like all of this stuff that's kind of happening at the end of this year is really setting everyone up for what's coming in 2019. Because I feel like 2019, like, if you talk about, like, I don't know nothing about astrology, y'all, but something about one of them planets, Jupiter or something, and like wishes and stuff and luck and all that wonderful stuff, or getting your karmic retribution, I feel like the true manifestation of that is going to be seen in 2019. Because I legit, like, I feel in my spirit that people are going to walk into 2019 and you're going to be sitting in your life and not even recognize your own life. Like, stuff is going to shift so majorly that, like how we talked about Scorpio waiting for the other shoe to drop, it's like it's going to be unfathomable. Like waking up in your life every day and it feeling like a dream because stuff is going so right that you can't even understand. But it's really because like, it's not a miracle or luck even. It's really the fact that it's like you've spent years putting in to like a giant, like if you have like a giant, you know, energetic farm and you've been planting seeds for years and faithfully like still going out there and watering the ground and putting your little plant food in. And even though you never saw anything materialize, you never gave up because something inside of you just said, don't quit. So you kept pushing, you kept pushing. And I feel like all of these years of work, so if you could imagine a giant ranch, right? And like just crops as far as the eye can see. Walking into 2019 is like going to sleep, waking up, walking outside and seeing all of these years of work, bam, instantly. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like is happening for a lot of people. So just because I love you guys so much and want to assist you in your journey, it's like I want to make sure that I'm at my best so I can assist you guys, you know? Who, me? I'm from New Orleans, you hear me? You hear me? New Orleans. You dig? You understand me? You dig? You hear me? Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you, Tiana. I'm from New Orleans, you hear me? Oh, she's so voodoo. You hear me? Yes. I'm from that n.node, you hear me? That murder capital, you hear me? Oh, man. Where's spiritual experience at? He was in here? Oh, spiritual experiences. Oh, I knew that. I was like, where he at? Oh, yeah, I'm about to do Sag. I'm going to get y'all together. I'm going to get y'all together, Sagittarius. I feel like, because I know a lot of Sagittarius have been hitting me up. I feel like Sag is going to be good. I say for Scorpio, it was pretty light. They had some heavy little concepts in there, but it was pretty light. No heavy expose type of things, you know. That cavity is on. Oh, man. Thank you. Oh, you are in here. I didn't even see you. Thank you, Lachey. Yeah, man, we about to hop on Sag, so I'm gonna put the Witchamadinky up for Witchamadinky for Sagittarius. And I will be back momentarily, my peoples. Silas, I love that name. Hi. Ooh, Venus and Sagittarius. Oh, me? How old do I look? I don't think anyone has ever guessed my age correctly. A lot of people think that I'm a lot younger than I am in real life. That's dope. 25. See, y'all just be making me feel good. 20? Dang. You 34. You 38, sweetie. 34, 24. That's my measurements. No, I'm just playing. Must be a Taurus leg. You look at her. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Owl Phoenix. I love your name. Nobody ever guesses my age right. Thank you. Oh, 33. That's a good year. Yeah, you know, I'm about to give away my age, fooling around with that. 36, 24, 36. Oh, man. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people think that I'm really young, and I think that's dope. Like, I'm a mama to a big kid in real life, you know. If y'all looked really close, you'd see my gray hair, you know. But I be trying to hook up my lighting so, you know, you don't be saying that and things. But the crow's feet kind of gives it away. Yeah, everybody trying to guess my age. Ain't nobody said it yet, though. I got that Laveau energy. I'm ageless. You know what I'm saying? Send the water down here. I'm waiting for somebody to guess my age, though. Not necessarily today, but I'm waiting for somebody to say it. Yeah, with no makeup. Oh, so yes, I'm ancient. Y'all really trying? I feel disrespectful. Yeah, people always do. People always try to guess my age, man. They never ever do. But I think that's gangster. I'm hooked up on the fact that I'm 20. I'm 20. I'm 19 and a half. Okay? 19 and a half. Am I single? And ready to mingle? Yeah. Y'all are really to look. Silas said 20 to 50. I love y'all, yeah. Let me get off of here so I can do this Sagittarius read. I'm look Lucky laughing. We do this Sagittarius read playing with y'all. I know they are kicked. She's 100. There you go, Lucky. See, Lucky is the shaman. Y'all better listen to Lucky. He be shamaning and things, you know. He be seeing all up in stuff, you know. Bye, Mossy. What's the prize? Call him an hour for your free reading. Everybody's gonna get, whoever gets my age is gonna get a deck of Miss Cleo's cards. I'm just kidding. Let me get off of here and do the Sagittarius read, y'all. I love your faces. Thank you for being here. It was fun. But I'll see you guys in a few minutes for Sagittarius. Deuces, my sweet precious children. Because I'm old. Love your face.